Okay, next we move to the concept of nominal and real national income. So what is nominal national income? Nominal national income, we refer to the national income that we'll calculate for that particular year or based on the current price. So nominal national income refers to national income figure based on the current price. So the one you calculated earlier based on the question, that is nominal national income. While real national income, it is based on the standard price. So you have a base year that you use for the comparison. So real national income, it has been adjusted for changes in general price level, or it has been adjusted for inflation problem. So if let's say your national income is like 10,000, okay, or 100,000, that is the nominal national income because it is based on the current price. But if you compare how much is the value of this 100 10 years ago, so you need to have the information for the price index so that you know how much the price has changed, that makes your national income become that 10 or 10,000 or 100,000. So to get back the real terms or real value of this national income, you need to apply the formula nominal national income over price index times 100. So for example, your national income is, let's say, 100,000. Okay, and then given to you your price index is 102. So to calculate your real national income, you will take your nominal national income over price index times 100. So in this case, 100,000 over 102, and you will times 100. So the answer will equals to 9, in this case for example RM, 98,039.21. okay, 0.21. So 98,039.21. So that is the real value. So your nominal, your current value of national income is 100,000, but when you compare with the year that you selected using the price index, you will know that okay, the real value of this 100,000 is only 98,000 during that base year. Okay, next we move to the uses of national income. So what is the usage of this national income? First, by looking at the national income data, it can show to you the standard of living comparison for that country. You can compare the standard of living for the citizens comparing with this year and last year or previous year, and you can also compare with other country because national income will be calculated every year. So you can compare whether the standards of living of the people has rises or not. So how can you calculate the standard of living? By using the per capita income. So what is per capita income? Per capita means per one person. So the national income, the income per person. So to calculate income per person, you will take your national income, divide by how many people inside your country, and that will give you the per capita income. And you can compare how much is the per capita income last year and this year, whether it increases or not. So you can compare from year to year, as well as can compare with the other country to see whether the standard of living for that country is better or worse than the other country. Number 2, this national income can be used to see the economic performance over time, because national income being calculated every year. So we can calculate the economic growth of the country. So how can you calculate the economic growth? Using the formula, the income this year minus income last year over income last year times 100, or Y1, the income for national income for current year, this year, minus the national income for last year over the national income for last year times 100, and you can get the percentage of how many percent the economy grow. Number 3 is it can show you the sectoral contribution. Based on the product approach, you're able to identify which economic sector that contribute the most to the economy. Is it the agriculture? Is it the industry service? Is it the industry? Is it the service industry? Or the other industry? Okay. And then after the sectoral contribution, based on the national income data, it can help the government to make plan for the country. So it help with the national planning. And then from this national income data also, you can identify the distribution of income. Based on the income approach, you can identify the income received by all factors of production. And finally, this national income data can be used to do comparison with countries, whether your country perform better or not with other countries. And finally, the problems in national income accounting. There are few problems that can occur or can rise in the calculation of the national income accounting. Among them are the problem of double counting, and this happen when we calculate both final goods and intermediate goods. So it leads to the double counting problem. So to solve this, the calculation must only include the final goods, because in final goods, they already counted the value for the intermediate goods. Number 2 is lack of data, especially for underground economy. So in national income, you calculate all the transaction that happen, all expenditure, income, and product or output produced in the country. However, there are some economy that is an underground economy, especially when the activities is illegal. Although it is illegal, but someone made money in the country, someone produced something there, which make it, it should be part of the national income, part of the product or output produced, but it cannot be counted because of we don't have that data. And for sure, they won't reveal that information because it is illegal, so they the government can take action to them. Number 3 is the unpaid activities. There are some activities in the market which is not paid or not paid in terms of money. Okay, for example, when you help someone without taking any money for that help that you give, so it won't be counted as a productive work because it won't contribute to the economy. So non-market transaction, non-monetized sector. Okay, non-monetized sector means that sometimes you produce some output, but because it is not there's no transaction for that output. Okay, for example, you have your own you plant on your own, okay, the vegetables, so you use it for your own uses, but when you buy it from the market, then that transaction will be counted, or if you sell it, it will be counted in the calculation. But because you use it for your own, you plant it on your own and use it on your own, then that product produced will not be included in the national income accounting. And then some countries will also have the problem of expertise, because you need expert to calculate the national income. And then the problems of modern machinery, as well as the problem of illiteracy. And this usually happen, the illiteracy problem usually happen in the third world country, especially when the seller, they don't have the skills, or they don't have the knowledge on how to keep the account. So if they don't have or they don't keep the account, then it will be difficult for the country to calculate the national income because they don't have the data. So that's all. Thank you.